Why him? Why now? That was the question echoing across social media timelines the moment Coca-Cola Korea unveiled its newest ambassador, Kim Taeyong, also known as V of BTS. It should have been a moment of celebration, a long-awaited return to the spotlight for one of Korea's most beloved stars. But instead, it ignited a firestorm. What started as a stylish, cinematic commercial quickly evolved into one of the most debated K-pop brand deals of 2025. After months of quiet while serving in the South Korean military, Taeyong finally appeared in a bold new ad campaign for Coca-Cola Zero Korea. Dressed in sleek black, his image was projected across digital billboards, splashed onto limited edition bottles, and broadcast on TV, his magnetic presence unmistakable. For many fans, it felt like a warm breeze after a long winter. But as the cheers rose, so did the concerns. Within 24 hours of the campaign's release, hashtags like Boycott Coca-Cola and Taeyong Drop Coke began trending on X, or formerly Twitter, not only in the US or Europe, but also in the Middle East, Southeast Asia, and even parts of Latin America. Why? The reason wasn't Taeyong himself, but the brand he chose to represent. For years, Coca-Cola has faced accusations from various human rights organizations for alleged ties to companies or practices that some believe are complicit in the oppression of Palestinians in Gaza. While Coca-Cola has denied direct involvement, it remains one of the brands targeted by the BDS movement, a global campaign promoting various forms of boycott against Israel until it complies with international law. The war in Gaza, which escalated dramatically throughout 2024 and 2025, left thousands dead and millions displaced, drawing emotional responses worldwide, especially from Gen Z, who are among BTS's most active and globally aware fan base. So when fans saw Taeyong, the same idol who once spoke about love, empathy, and peace, partnering with Coca-Cola, it felt like a slap in the face to some. The emotional conflict was immediate. I love Taeyong with all my heart, but I'm Palestinian. I can't smile when I see him promote a brand that is tied to our suffering, wrote one user on X, sharing photos of destroyed buildings in Gaza alongside screenshots of the ad. He probably doesn't know. This is on Hybe, not on him, but we need to say something, said another post, which received over 200,000 likes. But not everyone agreed. Others came to his defense. Taeyong is serving in the military. This ad was filmed before enlistment. He doesn't manage global politics. Stop blaming him for something he can't control, one fan argued. The fandom was officially divided, and Hybe's silence only added to the fire. As the controversy grew louder, Hybe chose to stay quiet. No official statement was released, no apology, no clarification. The company continued posting teasers for the Coca-Cola campaign across Korean platforms, seemingly unfazed by the backlash erupting outside of South Korea. This silence, for some fans, felt like a betrayal. For others, it was business as usual. It raised a painful question many armies are now grappling with. Is the company truly listening to international fans, or only those within the domestic market? What complicates this even further is Taeyong's public image. Over the years, he has become known as one of the most introspective, emotionally sensitive members of BTS. Whether through his slow jazz-inspired solo tracks or his deep affection for animals and art, V has built a reputation as someone who cares deeply about human connection. Which is why this controversy feels personal. It's not about canceling him. We just want to believe that the Taeyong we love would care about this, said a fan from Indonesia in a viral TikTok response. It's a painful paradox. The image of an idol who champions love and humanity, now entangled in a campaign that some believe contradicts those values. At the heart of this storm lies a bigger question that goes beyond Taeyong. Can K-pop idols remain neutral in a world where every brand, every campaign, every silence has political weight? For decades, Korean entertainment companies have preferred idols to be apolitical, avoiding risky stances that could affect the domestic market. But BTS broke that mold, speaking at the United Nations, advocating for self-love, and becoming global cultural ambassadors. Now, with the world more politically conscious than ever, fans are demanding more accountability. Behind the debates and hashtags are millions of real people. Some are mourning war, some are clinging to the joy that BTS brings into their lives, and some are simply exhausted. "I cried when I saw the ad," one Palestinian fan wrote on Instagram, "not because I hate him, but because I didn't think he'd forget us." Others feel caught in the middle, torn between their love for Taehyung and their moral compass. This is not just about politics or fandom. It's about identity, values, grief, and global interconnectedness. Will HYBE respond? Will the campaign continue? Will Taehyung ever address the backlash personally? Or will this moment be swept under the rug like so many other controversies in the entertainment industry? As of today, August 6, 2025, there are no answers. But what's clear is this: the world is watching, and ARMY is no longer a passive audience. They are a global force with a conscience, and they are no longer afraid to hold even their most beloved stars accountable. Kim Taehyung remains one of the most adored figures in K-pop history. His artistry, warmth, and elegance are undeniable. But this moment is a turning point, not just for him, but for the entire industry. Because in 2025, silence is no longer neutral. And sometimes, loving an idol means asking the hard questions, even when it hurts. One of the most painful aspects of this controversy is the miscommunication between cultures. What international fans see as a political or moral issue, some Korean fans view as a misunderstanding rooted in cultural context. Many Koreans don't know about the BTS movement or Coca-Cola's controversies abroad, said a Seoul-based journalist who covers entertainment branding. In Korea, Coca-Cola is just a drink. It's not associated with war or politics. That's the cultural dissonance. This disconnect isn't new, but it feels more significant than ever. In the age of globalization, artists like BTS have become international figures, yet they still operate within the boundaries of a domestic system that sometimes feels insulated from the rest of the world's concerns. And when an artist like Taehyung, who stands as a symbol of connection and compassion, gets caught in the middle, it creates a kind of heartbreak, not just anger. This is a question many fans are asking quietly, and some more loudly. As an enlisted soldier, Taehyung is still under military service, which means any commercial activity being released now was likely filmed months ago before his enlistment. In many cases, brand campaigns are chosen and negotiated not directly by the artist, but by the company representing them, in this case, HYBE. If this deal was signed before enlistment, then V might have no control over its timing, one fan speculated on Weverse. Blaming him may be missing the real issue. And yet, that doesn't erase the impact. Intentional or not, Taehyung's image is now visibly attached to a brand with a controversial legacy. And for some fans, that association feels personal and painful. Historically, K-pop idols have faced intense scrutiny over far less. A misplaced emoji, a misunderstood lyric, or even a song choice has sparked fandom-wide wars. But this is something heavier. The Coca-Cola partnership has the potential to affect Taehyung's brand reputation not just temporarily, but long-term, especially in regions where the Gaza conflict has left lasting scars. Already, some fan bases in Arab and Muslim-majority countries have issued official statements suspending support or requesting brand accountability. Hashtags calling for Coca-Cola boycotts in relation to K-pop endorsements have surpassed 10 million mentions in less than 72 hours. Still, others believe that V's legacy as an artist will outlast the controversy. He's more than one brand deal. He's Taehyung. People will remember the songs, the art, the laughter, not this, one Brazilian ARMY posted on Instagram. Interestingly, Coca-Cola Korea itself has not responded publicly to the backlash. Their Korean marketing pages continue promoting the ad campaign, while international branches have remained silent, ignoring waves of angry comments and boycott threats. Some analysts believe this is intentional. Coca-Cola knows this will blow over, especially if they don't engage, said a PR expert in Seoul. They're betting on time to dilute outrage. But in the digital age where screenshots and viral posts never truly disappear, this might be a dangerous bet, especially when it involves one of the most influential celebrities in Asia.